great. That's swinging on.
Welcome to Truck Tales with Mark and Phil.
Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Mark. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this bullshit.
You can't even do an intro.
All right, hit me with a fucking intro then.
Yeah, all right. Well, I guess I'll try to do it. Oh, fuck. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to listen to our show. My name's Phil. Other guy's name's Mark, and we're going to try to make you guys laugh and have a better day.
Awesome. All right, yeah, that was definitely better than mine, Phil.
Definitely.
And yeah.
Don't put me on that spot again, Mark, because I didn't like it.
No, me neither. Anyways, like Phil said, my name is Mark. A little bit about me. I've been driving for 14 years. I've worked in quite a few different industries, over the road, OTR stuff. I've done some, local work. Like we both hauled dirt, worked in the oil field, pretty much done everything. One of the main things that I want to bring up is that I got my CDL through a Megacorp truck driving school. So we'll get that right off the bat. Yes, I worked for a big boy company. Ooh. And that's about it. How about you, Phil?
Well, so myself, I've done a little bit of, not everything. Kind of just started out, used to deliver drywall for a living and did that for about 10 years and pretty much was maxed out on money. And one of our salesmen kept bugging me saying, hey, you can go get your CDL. So I got tired of him bugging me, so I went and did it. Read the book. I did not go through school. I just read the book religiously. And then when I felt comfortable enough to where I thought I had the book memorized, I went down and took the test and got my permit. Got a Class B. I was going for a Class A, but I kind of read the wrong chapter and totally failed the trailer part of it because I was in the wrong chapter and none of the stuff that they did. But, shit happens. It's part of trucking. Nothing goes your way. So waited like 3 days, got my CDL, and ever since then, screw manual labor.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with that. That's the reason I'm driving truck. It's because I don't want to be using a shovel.
No, I want to be the guy that sits in the truck and watches all the laborers do the work while I freaking phone bone and talk to my buddy Mark.
Yeah, so, that's kind of the reason that we're going to be doing this podcast is because we talk every day
religiously
hours. So figured might as well record it.
Yeah.
We noticed while discussing this, we noticed that there was a gap in the market. Not very many interesting or funny trucking podcasts.
Yeah, a lot of the research that I did was a lot of trucking news that didn't really relate to anything, and they're just kind of boring. Like, we're not trying to say like ours is going to be the best, but we just want to take the time to give our point of views of random stuff and talk about some funny stuff and just have a good time and hopefully take an hour or 2 hours, however long the podcast is for that episode, and make people laugh and hopefully can relate to us and start getting word of mouth out there. And
maybe we could share our knowledge with you guys, or share our experiences. Maybe eventually we'll get some other people on here that have different experiences and better knowledge of certain subjects.
Yeah, we definitely think it'd be fun to get other types of truck drivers, whether it's reefer or flatbeds or even the Greyhound bus guy, get random stories.
Bus guy would be funny.
I think the Greyhound bus guy or like the tour bus guy would be that'd be some entertainment because I'm pretty sure they got some crazy stories and some crazy people that have ridden them buses.
Oh, 100% agree that they probably have some of the craziest stories. Those tour bus guys, or like you said, Greyhound bus guys.
Yep.
I know I've ridden a couple of Greyhound buses, and there's some whack jobs on there.
Oh, I bet. I'd much rather fly. I'll spend the extra money on flights. I got to deal with it. But
Yeah, definitely. When I was taking those buses, I really didn't have a choice. So
one of them deals.
yeah, very very shitty. There's some
Right?
definitely some wackadoos on there.
Yeah. Usually when I come home
Some
for
with-
the. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say something about inexpensive leads to crazy. A whole lot of people
Yep.
with Social Security checks and
Right.
trash bags full of clothes.
Yeah. Well, before I was rudely interrupted, so I live. I mean, I ain't gonna say where I live or whatnot, but over by my place, there's a Greyhound bus attached to a truck stop, and every time I come home, I usually swing by because sometimes you gotta get a couple packs of Tums and some Sprite, and usually the Greyhound bus is there, usually Fridays, Saturdays, or whatnot. And definitely a lot of kook jobs that like to ride the buses.
Yeah. Yep, definitely some kooky bastards.
Yeah. so
Anyways,
hopefully
I guess we
eventually-
should also talk about what industry we're currently in. Like I myself am sitting down here in Hooker, Oklahoma, waiting to load potatoes in a belt
Nice.
trailer.
I am just about to come through the Washington-Oregon border, coming down the 730. Also hauling a commodity trailer with canola.
Canola meal, correct? Not canola.
Yes, canola meal.
Gonna go feed some.
Gonna go feed some cows.
Awesome. Yeah, we're hauling potatoes from here to Colorado. So
Nice.
7 days a week, one load a day.
7 days, Monday through Friday.
7 days a week. Yeah.
We work 7 days, hour-wise, but
Working all the time, 60% of the time. Yeah.
What are your goals on this podcast, Mr. Mark?
My goals
What
are
can we?
my number one goal here is to have fun, just like your fourth
Yeah.
grade teacher when you were tired of coming to school. And it just happens that this is the first day of school that my kids went back to school. So
Ooh, that's that time of the year.
we're having fun. This is the number one goal, is to have fun. As soon as this becomes boring or tiring, I'm not doing it.
Yep, we will pack it up, give somebody else our username and password, and they can take over.
Sit down and shut up, hold on, and have fun.
Easy.
How about you, Phil? What are your goals for this podcast?
Just pretty much like you said, just have fun, maybe get a decent following. Like we're not trying to get no money or nothing like that. It'd just be kind of fun to, get people laughing or get people maybe, some of the topics that we get into or whatnot, that they can relate and, bring them on the show. Like get people, I just think it'd be cool to have some random other truckers with different experiences just come in on the show and give us some experience, tell us some crazy stories, and try to just get a laugh and just pass the time because all we do is just sit here looking out the window. So why not pass the time of at least having a good time doing it?
Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with how trucking works, about 90% of the time you're by yourself. Almost every day you're by yourself, all day long. So it's really nice to, have somebody to talk to, and that's honestly that's why me and Phil are talking most of the time, because we're bored as shit.
Yep.
So
Do I want to talk to Mark? every day?
No, we hate
Absolutely
each other.
not. We get home for the whenever we have our off time. We don't talk. The only time we talk is if we're driving. That's it. Weekends, time off, anything? Nope, not a
Nope. I
thing.
will see you Monday. Well,
Yes.
I won't see you. I will talk to you on Monday.
Yes.
I will
Oh,
talk to
you're
you
s-
only in the truck.
Oh, you don't have a load yet and you're not leaving until Tuesday? Cool. I'll hit me up Tuesday when you're on the road. All right. See you later. And that's
Yes.
exactly how it is.
Exactly. Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of the reason that we're going to do this podcast. Kind of rambling here, I guess. But,
Yeah, it'll
first
get
one's a
lot
little
better.
jittery.
Yeah, we're extremely nervous. Don't ask us why, but I think it's the record button that's flashing in front of our faces is why it's a little nerve-wracking, and I have stage fright.
I guess we should also say that we're doing this remotely. I'm doing it from my truck. Phil's obviously doing it while driving. We both use
Yes.
headsets, so we're doing it safely,
Yep.
as safe as possible. Definitely not going to be messing around or doing anything. We're just going to be talking and driving.
Talking and driving.
Talking and driving. At least we're hands-free, so that's a plus. Pretty much got to be these
Exactly.
days with these damn cops out there. You even touch your phone,
Yep.
these guys are going to be... They got cameras now that look down in and using AI
Just
to
remember,
write you tickets.
if they ever want to see your phone, you always tell them, get them warned.
Yeah. Number one.
I don't know how that works, but haven't been in that situation.
No.
But that's gonna be my shit.
Yeah. All right. So like I said, that's the reason we're gonna be doing it. If you guys have any questions, you can reach out to us at trucktailspod@gmail.com. Please get a hold of us if you have some topics or ideas for us to do.
Yep, we'll do all of our best to do. If we gotta do some research, just so we educate ourselves on a few things, because we don't want to look like dumbasses. But guess what? We're gonna look like dumbasses.
We will look like dumbasses. I guarantee one of us is going to say something incorrect
Yep.
because we both are a little bit on the slow side.
Yes, we are truckers, so what'd you expect?
This was our first career choice.
Yes. My second career choice is I wanted to flip burgers at a fast food joint. So if this don't work out for me, I guess I'm gonna be taking your order.
That's a big 10-4 there, driver. Should we get into
Yes, sir.
one of these topics that we have for today?
Yeah, let's go for it. What do you got there, Mark?
All right. So, in your opinion, what trailer type do you prefer to pull? You've said you've done a couple of different things, like you did a little bit of flatbed with the drywall deliveries. You've done, local
reefer.
dirt. You did reefer.
Yeah.
And now you're pulling a commodity trailer. What?
I guess, my personal opinion, I do like hauling the commodity trailer. I like the way they follow, even when you're, loaded to the max legally.
Legally.
Oh, they just pull nice. They follow nice, But I did like reefer. I hated obviously lumpers and all that bullshit that has to go with reefer. But mainly like the reefer because obviously we're regional, so we don't go all the way across the United States and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I like the reefer. So it's kind of a mix-up.
So you like,
And
just
that's,
to clarify, you like the commodity trailer because it pulls good. I think a lot of that has to do with it being a quad axle setup. It just tracks a lot better. But you would,
the quad axle is nice.
But you prefer to be on reefer due to the fact that you can go cross country.
Yeah, I like seeing everything. There's a lot of highways, a lot of stuff to see out there. It gets remote after now, because you dispatch gets you the same loads, same areas and stuff. So yeah, you're seeing a lot of the same crap all the time, but it's different.
At least there's more time between seeing the same shit over and over.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like what we're doing now, we see a lot of the same things. Sometimes we get on, you know, like when it's harvest season, you're sitting out in a field doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, you're getting paid good money for it. But I mean, I like to go. I like
Gotcha.
to go. I don't like sitting around. I get too bored. You can only watch so much YouTube and so much, movies and stuff. Like I know a lot of people have TVs and crap, but which I'm 100% okay with. But I just like to go.
Yep. So I mean,
Like
it's kind of
like
reefer
like the
is kind of.
famous.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like a famous friend said, he's a left door closed kind of guy.
Oh yeah. Wonder who said that. It is definitely true. I mean, you get a lot more shit done if you keep that left door closed.
Yep. Exactly.
That's one of the number one, things that I say about running e-logs is you have plenty of time. You just got to quit stopping.
Oh,
You just
exactly.
can't stop all the time. You can run plenty of miles and make a lot of money on e-logs. I know there's people out there that'll
100%.
say that the only way to do it is on paper, but trust me, got 14 years of experience. Almost all of that has been on e-log, and I have not had trouble making money.
Exactly. I can't agree with you more because I've never done paper as well. And I mean, I've made plenty of money to make it work.
Yeah. All right, to get back to the topic, so you like commodity trailers for the pullability and then reefer for the adventure, essentially,
Exactly. Yeah. No.
for the
100%.
sightseeing.
Hate the lumper stuff. I hate being at docks. I just like to drive to go.
Yeah, it's kind of
I
a.
don't
I
like
mean,
because like with
honestly,
commodities,
go ahead.
we get to go to dairies at whenever we get loaded. Like the load that I got now, I get there. I'll be there probably around like 8 or 9. But if I show up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, guess what? Nobody's there. You go in there on the scale. You do your thing that they need to do in the office that you do yourself. Go unload it. Hand the paperwork in the basket. GTFO.
Yep.
It's nice.
That is probably one of my favorite things about the commodity, especially when you're just hauling like canola, feed, basically cow feed to dairies, is in and out.
Yep.
Any time of the night. Most of the time you can unload when you get there. I mean, even if we didn't have ag exempt, it's still pretty nice.
Oh yeah, definitely. The ag exempt definitely helps with a
I
lot
do
of
not
it.
like reefer. I definitely don't prefer reefer or dry van at all. It's just I can't stand as much adventure and you get to see all the sightseeing going 48 state. I just can't stand dealing with the people and the charges and the all that's involved in the sitting and waiting. I'd much rather be sitting out here in this field since I think I've been here for like 7 hours to load potatoes. I'd much rather sit here all day in a field watching trucks get loaded than sit in a dock waiting for a
Yeah.
forklift to go in and out. It's literally going to take them fucking 15 minutes to unload the truck, but somehow it takes 12 hours.
Yep.
So I definitely prefer the commodity. If I had to choose, it would be I would definitely go to a 2-axle, like a spread Western trailer again, just to be able to go to more places.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we take these quad axle setups, 8-axle big boy shit, quite a few places. Yeah.
Not gonna name any names, but we are
Not
a couple
gonna say any states or
yeah.
places
But
or cities.
we have gone to some places to where he had you always doing some sketch, not always, but
You're
sometimes
not
you
doing
gotta,
sketchy stuff, but
maybe
stuff
stuff that you're not really supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, we operate in a gray area sometimes.
Yeah. But it's fun.
Oh, it's definitely fun.
It was-
Definitely
it was
adventurous.
It was definitely fun in one of those states, which I'm not going to name, that I went into with all eights on the ground and seeing all these other commodity guys with their
The
5-axle
five-axle
set. Setups just staring at you like with their mouths open. It's like,
We
yeah.
ain't never seen 8 axles on a truck. Holy
Oh,
shit, man!
yeah,
What are you doing with
holy
all those
shit.
axles? How much can you? What do you weigh right now? Well, sir, that is none of your business because I don't know if you're an undercover DOT officer. I don't know if that's a thing, but I could imagine in that certain state that there would be a type of person like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whoa, break 19 for a radio check there. See, that's how you know we're live. You hear Phil CB there.
Yes, I am driving as we're doing this.
So yeah, I prefer commodity. Second would be, I think, tanker. Like I used to haul milk. That's pretty fun. And yet
Okay.
again, that's a lot of dairy stuff. You know, a lot of unload when you get there, load when you get there. Kind of make your own hours. Not a whole lot of delivery schedules when I was doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely.
They're really challenging to pull, especially like a 53-foot smooth bore. You know, no baffles in there, which you kind of have to have no baffles for food grade stuff. And it can be adventurous. You know, that sloshing milk can push you around quite a bit. Oil field
So,
is
what's
pretty
your
fun too. That, you know,
yeah? So, what's your take on obviously
my
you've
what?
done reefer, and other stuff, you know, over the road stuff. What's your favorite area to be in? You got dispatch taking you all over. Then you get that one load, that one state you get to go through or go to. What is your to-go-to state?
I guess for overall, like best state, and it's gonna be controversial, and it really doesn't fit the, you know, the full criteria, but best state. Man.
We're live
think I
here,
have to go
Mr.
with
Mark. Spit it out.
I think California is the best state to be in, driving wise. I know the traffic can be screwed up going through LA, but the roads can be kind of shitty, but the views, there's some awesome views in California. And currently talking to myself. So looks like we lost Phil. But yeah, I think California is the best. The road, you know, LA is pretty easy to get around. If you took all the traffic and people out, it's probably one of the easier cities to maneuver around. That's my personal opinion. I know a couple other people that enjoy it too.
Yeah, I'm back.
And, hey, look, we got Phil back.
That is what happens when we're live. You know, that's going to happen at times because we got that amazing Verizon. Can you hear me now? No, the fuck I can because I lost service once again.
But hey, you're back, and I was just saying that I think California.
Really?
Yep, and I know it's going to be, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I think that if you take out all the traffic and people, California's super easy to maneuver around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I have no issue going to LA.
Oh, me neither. I've been to LA, twice now? Never had an issue.
Yeah.
Never sat in traffic, thankfully.
Yeah, it's all about timing.
Yeah, timing. Thankfully, I went through LA about 2:00 in the morning, and I kind of went up. I follow a GPS because I don't know my way around California, but it took me up through like Hollywood Hills type thing. I don't know what highway that is, but
yeah, I'm not sure if you went up the Hollywood Hills, but
well,
you know, as a man that's probably only been there twice, I really don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You fucking douche.
Well, hey, whatever. So yeah, mine is California. The fucking roads suck. They're beat the fuck.
Yep.
The views are awesome
Yeah, that
in
is one
certain
thing about
parts.
California. Like California is like the
You get to see
state.
everything.
Yeah, the state alone it's a beautiful state. The people, everything else in it, man, they piss
Mm.
off.
So the people, obviously, we don't want to get into politics on this, but the people are okay. Politics are not, according to my own opinion.
Yeah.
The people on the freeway, when they're driving, they drive fast as hell, and
That's true.
so they don't even have time to get in your way. In my
You're
experience,
only doing
It's-
55, right?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 55 in quotations, because that's what's legal in California. 55. That's all I ever do. I do everything legal. But yeah, ease of driving.
Bullshit.
I find
Oh, let me get a drink of my good old Mountain Dew.
yeah. Which I want everybody to know that is not a paid sponsor.
Yeah, so if Mountain Dew
Phil
wants to give us
is
some of them
definitely not
blast Mountain Dews.
definitely not sponsored by Mountain Dew yet.
Yes. That
You're
is our
listening,
only
Mountain Dew,
goal.
which it would shock me if you were listening, Mountain Dew, but if you are, hook us up.
Yes, we just
We
asked
could
for.
definitely use a couple of blasts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I answered the best state. What do you think? What is your best state, Phil, to drive a truck through?
Oh, see, that's for me. It's an easy one. Like I have certain highways that I really enjoy, but I like Florida. Every time I've gone through Florida, everything's been smooth. I've gone all the way down to Miami and Tampa Bay area, Orlando, up what is that, 95, all the way up through. I like it.
Yeah. No,
Miami
Florida's
was
definitely
cool.
fun. I do like Florida. The problem that I have is the fucking humidity.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got
It
a
sucks.
I got a riding buddy that comes with me everywhere. He's 110-pound Rottweiler, and he hates Florida. Absolutely
I'm sure he
despises
does.
it. I got like
I will
my
be in here with the AC on, Dad.
Yes,
Kiss my
but
ass. I'm
yeah,
not going outside.
yeah. I just always ever since I was little like Florida. So every little couple chances that I get, I take advantage of it, and I just enjoy being down there.
Yeah. Now, best state for people would be Georgia, I think, minus Atlanta.
See, mine's
Take Atlanta out of the fucking
the
equation.
whole equation.
And,
Yeah, yeah.
and I think the best experience I've ever had in loading and unloading reefer trucks has been in southeastern Georgia. Out there in the middle of nowhere, country folk, that
Oh
type
yeah,
of stuff.
the good stuff. Yeah,
The good people.
yeah. I don't remember what
So
place.
Florida, that's pretty interesting. I mean, I see it.
Yeah.
I also see a theme here that I prefer warmer weather as a truck driver. Nobody really wants to drive truck in the shitty snowy. So
Yeah, but also depending on the trucks, obviously I drive a 2000 Peterbilt, and it's a 2000. I mean, it's what 2023 now, so it's an older truck.
23 years old.
Yeah, 23-year-old truck. So not everything works perfect on it. The AC likes to freeze up, so then sometimes you just gotta turn the AC off and let the condenser and stuff unfreeze before you can turn that son of a bitch back on. So those are some parts that suck, but especially being down south in that heat and the humidity, because the humidity will kick your fucking ass.
Yeah, definitely. So you like Florida, I like California. Nobody mentioned either of the states that we're in currently.
No, because we drive it so much.
You're currently
like-
on 730 in
Yeah,
Oregon.
just coming in the backside of Hermiston.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But how many times have we driven this road? Like, I'm to the point to where I don't even need a GPS to know where the hell I'm going around here because I've been up here so much. You know, even going up to like Seattle and stuff, we've done it enough times to where it's just like, oh, cool, back up there.
Almost every day. Almost every
Almost.
day we've been on I-84 up to Pendleton area, and then
Yep.
7:30.
And if it's not that, you're going down Salt Lake area,
Yeah.
and the same thing, you know, because this is the time of the season where a lot of sand, or well, yeah, sand for one, because that's my next load. A lot of loads going into, you know, all these DOT sheds for the salt. You know, it's that time
Yeah.
of the year that they start
Yeah.
stocking up. So, hey, we need X amount of tons in this shed. So, guess what?
Right.
Going back and
Yeah.
forth, back and forth.
Just back and forth, back and forth. That is a downside to being in a commodity trailer, belt
Yeah.
trailer, especially you know, where we're at. Lots of back and forth repetitive stuff, which is good. I mean, it's solid work consistently,
Oh, no, definitely good money.
but it definitely gets boring.
Yep. And
Or
that's
it
why,
can, but driving in general can get boring, obviously.
yeah, and that's why we talk on the phone all the time because we're bored.
Yes.
I still like the best times when we get the opportunity to convoy together.
Yep, convoying together with a buddy, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Yep, you get to push each other, you know, run a little harder, all legally, you know. I'm not talking about doing anything illegal, but you know, after 9 hours of driving straight, you get a little tired. You might want to stop. Well, you know, that buddy will help you push through the other
Yep.
the
Or
other
when the
2 hours if we're talking about a logbook.
Yeah. And then you get into the ag exempt stuff to where we get those extra few hours of driving, and
Yeah.
one guy wants to stop, but he doesn't want to puss
No,
out.
no, no,
He's like,
no,
hey, dude,
no,
I'm tired.
No.
Oh, we're
It's
not going to
one
bring that
guy.
story up.
It's both guys
Okay.
want to stop because it's 3 in the morning and you're in northern Idaho and you've been up all day and both of you want to stop, but neither of you is a pussy, so you're not going to call the other guy and tell him that you're ready to stop for the night. So what do? You end up driving all the way to your destination. And when you get there, both of you go, man, I wish we would have stopped a long time ago. I'm tired as hell. And the other one goes, yeah, me too, but I didn't want to tell you. And then you have a laugh about it and go fall asleep for like 5 hours.
I don't even think we got that because we got to Valley, Washington.
Yes, we did.
At, what, 4 o'clock
We got
in the
plenty
morning?
of sleep.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah, we got plenty of sleep to safely operate our commercial vehicles
All the way back home.
all the way back
After we
home.
got loaded in the morning.
Yes. Don't want to get in trouble here. Don't want anybody calling us in.
Yeah.
Ooh, sounds like you got the police coming for you.
Yeah, should have blown that scale back down yonder.
Ooh.
I mean, I stopped at the scale.
Nobody in charge of this podcast condones illegal activities such as blowing scales, speeding, or being overweight. Now back to our regular programming.
Yeah, so I've been getting these random phone calls lately, like at least twice a week, twice,
Yeah?
sometimes 3 times. I don't know what I did back in the day, but I don't know if anybody else has been getting these or at all either. But I mean, obviously it must have been a company that I applied for, and then they just gave my information out, which I don't think they're allowed to. But yeah, dude, I've been getting all these freaking recruiters calling me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if you've been getting it lately.
No.
I've been getting emails too, and I was like, dude, this is a brand new email address that I have. How the hell are you guys still sending this to me? It's like, I'm sorry, I don't want, like, you know, they call and I always see what they're offering, you know, because you always got to keep your options open, you know, not, you know, sometimes you
Yeah.
got to have a backup plan because you never know with this, how the economy is going right now of how long you're going to be at this place for. Like, look at Yellow. And,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
not just
definitely.
yeah, not just yellow, but other companies that are folding because just randomly, guess what? Fuel's been going crazy again.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, but yeah, they've
So,
been
yep,
calling. They're
you
like,
just
oh,
never know.
yeah, oh, we'll, entertain their offers to see what they got. Yeah, and I kind of see why a lot of drivers are kind of doing other stuff now because they ain't paying for shit.
No, what are
You
you
know, I,
seeing? What are you seeing per mile?
uh,
What are people
I just
offering?
yeah, well, it kind of varies. Like, I've had a couple people that said like, I think it was like 42 cents a mile. Just this last one says 65 cents a mile, which, I mean, I did reefer with another company at 65 cents a mile. I was making good money. I was getting, plenty of miles and stuff like that. But they always like to, to me, they always like to kind of glorify stuff like, oh, you're guaranteed like 4,000 miles a week. Well, you say guarantee when I hear the word guarantee that I'll get that, I better fucking get it because I'm
Yeah,
not
that
gonna.
means, a guarantee means that you're getting it every single week, like
Yeah.
regardless of freight conditions or where you happen to be sent to Florida where there's nothing coming out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That bounce me and give me my $4,000, 4,000
Yeah. I
mile
mean,
check.
exactly. Like if it's a 4,000 mile guaranteed, you're gonna pay me for, at least 3,000 of that 4,000. If I don't make the whole, at least make it worth your while.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. So you said you got offers at 42 cents a mile?
42 cents a mile. And I was like,
Wow.
okay, well, what kind of mileage or what are they doing? Or, because, there's some of those companies that do like, I wouldn't say like dedicated, like contracts or anything like that, but kind of going back and forth and saying, hey, we go to like Midwest and back. Like we'll say Oregon to Missouri and back. That's all we do. Or, every now and then we'll go up to, Illinois or, this and that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, if you run it right, you can make some good money doing that, but not for 42
Yeah, but
cents
it's
a mile.
not for
I'm sorry.
not for 42 cents a mile. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find anybody that wants to run from the west to the Midwest for 42 cents a mile.
Yeah.
First off, that's not enough miles per trip,
No.
and it's not paid. You're not. That's a whole lot of sitting around. I know those Midwest areas can be a pain in the ass to get unloaded.
Yeah.
Lots
Oh,
of
just a
lots of.
random FYI, it's 107 degrees out here in Hermiston. If you're
Oh,
wondering.
nice.
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure what the temp is here. I mean, I could do a temp check. We could go, weather. We can do a weather check right now. Down here in Hooker, Oklahoma, it is 87 degrees and sunny.
Yeah, you can.
87
Yeah,
degrees.
I'll take it.
Not too bad.
Yeah, no, I'd take that right
I'm
now.
still seeing Mexicans out here in sweatshirts.
Them crazy guys.
That's how you know it's not hot yet. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, at least my AC's trying to keep up. It's not too bad.
Well, that's good. Yep. So yeah, you got anything else you want to talk about, Phil?
No, I mean, there's always stuff to talk about. But as of me, what do you got? I think that's about all the notes. I really didn't write a whole lot of stuff down for this first one because, yeah, I don't want to overwhelm or overdo this or.
Yeah. I didn't either. So I mean, we can kind of wrap it up. I want to make sure that whoever listens to this that hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, please keep that to yourself. If you did enjoy it, please leave us a review and rate us, or if you can. And then if you have any questions or, maybe you want to talk about getting on here with us or something like that, you can email us at trucktailspod@gmail.com. That's trucktails, TALES pod, P-O-D, @gmail.com. Yeah.
I mean, I
And-
know you got. I
and
know
I
we're
th-
just wrapping. Oh, go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh, you go first. Ladies first.
Ah, you're such a gentleman. I mean, even if you listen to it and maybe things change up, give us some pointers, or I mean, I guess not pointers, but because we're doing this for the listener and mainly for ourselves, but also for the listener. We want to help people just pass the time and maybe get some laughs. Yeah, maybe this one wasn't the best. I swear we are some pretty funny motherfuckers. I'll tell you that much. We're on the nervous
You
side.
gotta
obviously
get to
the first
know
one-
us.
Yeah. Seriously, give us a few episodes before you judge us. But even if it's something that just give us some guidance of what you guys want to hear, like what kind of different topics, or if you have a random topic that you'd like us to go over and discuss. I mean, we're obviously going to give our point of views, and that's that. If we get enough people doing this, do some like Q&A type shit, segments or whatever. Like we're not, we're just trying to waste time. And so if you have negative comments or whatever, fuck it, shoot us an email. We'll read them all.
I was making a joke. I was making the joke about, if you have if you didn't like it, keep that to yourself. But honestly, if you didn't like it, tell us why.
Yeah, tell us why.
Maybe we can give us a chance. Give us a chance to change your mind.
Yeah, you want to talk about some old school stuff? We'll bring up some get some topics of some old school stuff.
Oh, we can get some old school guys on here. I know some old school guys. We can get some old school stories. We can get some fresh driver stories. I think that'd be interesting too. Get a new guy that's been out here for a month.
Couple.
So if you
just
know,
got a CDL.
if you know anybody, or if you want to be on here, hit us up. We are open.
Yep. No, we're definitely.
This is not a big podcast. Obviously, this is our first one. We are dying for content.
Yes, we've been talking about doing this thing for a few months now, and then now that we're doing it, we're just like, But no, we have a lot of good ideas, a lot of different things. Like not every episode is going to be the same. Like this one, we were just kind of winging it. The next one's probably going to be not even the same damn thing.
Probably not. It might be a mystery podcast. We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get into true crime. Who knows?
Yeah, some trucker true crime, because this is about trucking.
I mean, we might change the whole format. We don't even know.
Yeah, we're only on episode 1. It could be episode 6, and guess what? This ain't working out. Let's do something different.
But yeah,
so
just if you have any input, please let us know. We appreciate you. If you made it this far, we really appreciate you listening, because that is amazing.
Come on over.
We love each and every one of you, even if you hate us. Or be gay. I don't care.
we respect your decision.
Yeah. And Phil gets us canceled the first episode. Phil gets us canceled.
Hey! You're welcome.
All right. Well.
All right. Well,
anyway,
we appreciate
that email address
listening.
again is trucktalespod@gmail.com. Or you might find us on Instagram if Phil ever gets around to starting an Instagram.
Yes, I'm going to, because you're going to take care of the TikTok.
I don't know if we're going to do TikTok.
No.
I mean, but if they wanted to follow me on TikTok, it's mmerritt208. You can follow me on TikTok. But mainly just send us emails. Okay?
Yeah. Just
I'm dying for emails. I need more emails in my inbox.
You got 3 spam emails, and that excited the fuck out of us. Like, dude,
yes.
We got 3 spams. Like,
I wonder who they are. All right, now we're just rambling, and it's starting.